Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Martin. This is Lego Fan UK. Now I'm super excited that we finally have a Marvel CMF series coming out. Hopefully around about October time if some of the leaked sources are correct. I cannot wait to see what we're going to get. I strongly believe we're going to get 16 minifigs, which seems about normal for most of the CMFs. The Harry Potter Series 2, Series 1 we can't count because it had 24, but usually about 16. So I'm going to give you a rundown of the 16 that I think are going to be coming out, and you know, it's just my thought of what I'd like to come out. So I'm going to start off with Daredevil. Now, we haven't had a Daredevil minifig as of yet. If you've played the Superheroes and Superheroes 2 games, there's Daredevil featured in there. He's heavily featured in the comics. Obviously, we've had movies of him and Netflix series. Now, I think he looks really cool. You can see he's going to have the double D on his chest. Excuse the pun, double D chest. Good old Daredevil. I love how you can, there's two different types I think we could have with a headpiece that's very similar to the Black Panther, or we can have the actual printed piece on his head as well. So that is my first one. Second one, we're going to be keeping along themes of the characters that are in the Defenders. So we're going to look at Jessica Jones. Now Jessica Jones would be quite a cool one. Whether we get the classic from the comic books with the pink purpley colour hair, or whether we're going to get the one from Netflix, which I highly doubt, but I think we're going to get the original one from the comics, and I think it'll be quite a fun little character, very different. Dual printed arms will be really nice, blue and sort of skin colour, and just that hairpiece and a bit nice print on there. So I think that's another one that would be really cool. Now this next one I think will be absolutely amazing if they do it. I'm not holding my breath for it because I'm not sure where Lego stand with this. Is the Punisher. Now the Punisher would be an absolutely awesome minifig to get, with that big white skull on a black torso. It's going to be more based on the comic books than on the Netflix show, because obviously Netflix is that show is quite violent, but yeah, based on the comics, should be really good. Going on to my fourth one, we've got Wolverine already. We've had him a few times, but we've never had Sabretooth. I mean, come on. How cool would a Sabretooth be? It'd be absolutely amazing. You get a Sabretooth with that sort of ruffles around him. You've got the hairpiece, which we've seen on the Magneto minifigures, and just those colours would be absolutely brilliant. I would love to see a Sabretooth. Keeping in theme with XMen, we've got a film coming out very soon with Channing Tatum, hopefully, called Gambit. Now Gambit, he is a quality character. I love the powers that he has, and I love his sort of French accent. I believe he's French anyway. But I think Gambit would be a really cool one. We've already seen him again in these Superheroes games, so a lot of these are going to pop up in there, so you can see I've got some actual figures from the games as well. So Gambit would be absolutely cool. If you've got Disney Plus, we're definitely going to be, fingers crossed, hoping to get a couple of minifigures from this new program that we've all started to watch, which is obviously WandaVision. Now, I want to see a Wanda Maximoff for Scarlet Witch, but I want to see the original comic version, which is a little bit raunchy in places, but I think it's a really cool way to take this minifig. It's going to look really nice, and I just love the sort of the outfit, the sort of red headpiece. I think we can have a really cool minifig out of that. And to go with that, we're going to have a classic comic book Vision. We've had a few Visions in the past, but I really want to see a classic comic book one. I think that's going to be a really cool one. So moving on to my next one, I love X-Men, and this is one of my favourite characters from the cartoons back in the 90s, is Rogue. Really cool hairpiece on this. There's some really nice sort of like dual hair colour. You can get that nice print in. It's just going to be a really cool minifig, one we've never seen before. Pop it in a CMF. You don't have to have a set with this one, just get that figure out there. And going on to my next one, this one again is a little bit of a dark one. I can't wait to see if we could actually get a minifig like this. There is rumours of a new film coming back, but it's got to be Blade, the vampire hunter. How cool would that be to get a minifig Blade? Whether we have him with his jacket done up or his jacket opened if he's ready to fight. I mean, either way, I'm not fussed. I really want a Blade minifig. If you're really into the Marvel sort of comics and some of the TV shows or spin-offs, I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and one of my favourite characters is Daisy Johnson, Quake. She's an awesome character. And yeah, I just think they could do a really cool minifig with this. Again, it's going to be a nice sort of black and white, really nice hairpiece, and you can have some silver hands for the sort of glovey hand things that she causes quakes with. I mean, that's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'd love to see that. It's a little bit quirky, people might not think of that one, but I think that would be a really good minifigure to have. Now, another one, this is a very strange one that people may think, why do I want this one? We've got Captain America, why not get a Captain Britain? Put it in a CMF, you haven't got to worry about trying to get any sets out. There's two different types. We can have the one with the line on the front in the red, which I don't really like. I want to see one similar to Captain America, but the British one, like in the comics, and there's also one in the Marvel superheroes game, and I think that would be really, really cool. Next, going on to hopefully where the MCU phase 4 is going to take us, I want to see a Kang. A Kang would be absolutely amazing. Kang the Conqueror. We've got the minifig versions in, again, the superheroes games, and it just looks really cool. I think this would be a really nice one, nice different one to all the others as well. Get a baddie in there. It's going to look like a really good minifig. Some really nice prints, and because it's CMF, they can get away with changing those prints and be a bit more adventurous. Now, there's only 4 left in my list of what I want. If any of you have seen Inhumans, there's some really cool characters in Inhumans. So my first one we're going to start off with Crystal. Now, the hairpiece could be very interesting on this. Could have a really cool printing on the hairpiece. She's kind of got this weird sort of like strip and circles that go around her hair. I think that'd be really nice. You can get dual molded legs. I think it's going to be a nice little one they could pop into this sort of CMF series where you've got something completely different. And sticking in with Inhumans, we can have a Black Bolt. Black Bolt is awesome. Obviously, it doesn't say a lot. He's a bit of a quiet chap. But again, I think that could be really cool. I've got a couple of pictures here from the comics. One from the actor in the TV show, and then also a minifig in one of the Super Marvel Heroes game. And I think that'd be really cool. Quite a fun little minifig. There's quite a few dark black ones in here, but I think it's going to be a really cool one. If you're going to get a Black Bolt, you've got to get Medusa, his wife, queen, whatever you want to call her. And I think this would be quite a challenging one because the hair is going to be the one that's going to be hard to produce. Whether they'll do something like this, I don't know, because it's very, obviously it's not going to move like it does in the shows and the comics and even in the games. But I think if you're looking at this picture, you can have a really cool minifig of that, and this is going to be something completely different. Something like, say, you could just chuck out in a CMF series and not have to worry about it. And I think they'll sell really well. And my last one, guys, this one I think everybody is going to completely agree with me. You have to have a Stan Lee minifigure. It'd be wrong if we didn't have one. So I think that will be, if they do a chased minifig in the boxes, it will be a Stan Lee. And the Stan Lee would be absolutely amazing. His brown jacket with his brown trousers and his shirt. I think that'd be really nice. The man himself as well, the great man, Stan Lee, I think that would definitely be, I think everyone's going to say yes to a Stan Lee minifig, and it would just top off the set. Really, really nice. So that's my 16 minifigs, guys. Let me know in the comments which ones you think will be good out of the list that I've produced, which ones you'd like to see. I'll put a few different ones in there because I don't want to get the same old stuff. We're going to get a few new characters, I know that, and we're going to get some characters that we've had before, but with different prints and different outfits. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you like this. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think. I'd love to do some more of these sort of predictions that I'd like to do. They're my predictions, that's what I would like to happen. Whether it does, I don't know, but I can't wait to see what comes out. So let's have a look, see what happens in October, around about that sort of time when we get the new Marvel CMFs out. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.